Yo, what's poppin', chat? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm not gonna lie, I pressed the live button and I was still setting stuff up, and I forgot I was live for maybe like 5 seconds. What's poppin' though, chat? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let me open up TikTok. Let me open up the TikTok chat. Yu-Gi-Oh! X Kingdom Hearts. How would you feel about that? I wouldn't feel anything because I am not into Yu-Gi-Oh! I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's probably around how I would feel. Yo, what's good, Gigahearts? How you doing? What's poppin'? All right, wait, hold on. We gotta. All right, chat. Look, this is not gonna be a PNG tuber stream. We gotta hold on. We gotta. So look, I didn't want to like. How do I word this? All right, we're gonna. Where's the? How do I take the reactive thing off? Because we're on TikTok. There we go. All right. Look, chat. Why is the PNG tuber over my face? There we go. All right. So look, the hair. It's kind of cooked right now. All right. Just got back from traveling throughout the weekend, so we got the bonnet on, got the grandma bonnet on. I wanted to do a face cam stream. I didn't want to dodge the face cam stream again, and I was like, you know what, bro? Just stop being like that, bro. Let's do the webcam stream. And I wanted to do Kingdom Hearts hot takes, but I wanted to do Kingdom Hearts hot takes with webcam. So in case we do a video, whatever, right? Anyways, don't make fun of the grandma bonnet, all right? Oh God, of course this tweet is the first one. Oh yeah, well, we gotta tell the whole story, King Ricky. So you know then. Let me hold on, let me change the music up right quick. So maybe this is good for this. Sure, we'll do this song. Why not? All right. I don't even know how loud the music is. Hopefully it's loud enough. So Twitter has been acting a fool today. They've been acting a little wild, you know. Not abnormal for Twitter by any means. I mean, Twitter's a hateful platform nowadays, but it always has been. It's been like that for 10 years, but it's just perpetually gets more and more hateful. It doesn't get less hateful. It gets more hateful as the years go on. So, Twitter has been acting a little crazy, mostly over this tweet, which has spawned probably hundreds of different subtweets talking about the tweet. All from this user right here. And for the past couple of weeks, I've been really wanting to, not even weeks, probably years, to be honest. We did one video, I think, about Kingdom Hearts 1 aging badly, like maybe 1 to 2 years, probably like 2 years ago. And I wanted to do Kingdom Hearts hot takes. Now, the reason I haven't done it for a while, for a couple of reasons, right? A lot of overthinking in my head, but I did want to have like a super cool edited like segment, high production style way to do it. But then I started thinking, no other YouTuber has to do that. Like no one does hot takes and has it like super crazy edited. They literally read tweets, read whatever. Now I would still like to do that. That doesn't mean I want to just do what everyone else is doing, but I don't have to do all that. I don't need to not provide some content because I want to overthink how I want to do the production and then get into the loop of never actually doing it. So we're starting Kingdom Hearts hot takes. This is going to be a more consistent series for both streams and videos. Most of these are probably like 100% of these are going to be live streamed unless like I'm out somewhere or doing something. We're going to be doing hot takes, and the way I want to do these is I want to have the hot takes formatted around probably a couple of opinions, not rapid fire hot take. We're gonna have some fun with this, but I thought today would be a good day to do it, seeing as Kingdom Hearts Twitter is going a little nuts. What's good, Giga? What's good, Rose, King, Ricky, Amanda, Looney? Hope you guys are doing well. Twitter is my actual worst addiction. It sucks for me because I'm not well acquainted or like super deep into any other social media platform. Like every other social media platform to me is it feels bizarre to use it constantly. Like, I never got into the habit of using Instagram all the time. I never got into the habit of using Facebook or any of those other apps all the time. For me, since I was like maybe 12, 13, all the big YouTubers I followed in like the early 2010s, all their secondary social medias were Twitter, and through that I started using Twitter myself. So I've been on Twitter for probably over a decade, or have been on Twitter in some way, shape, or form for over a decade, checking it, yada yada. I'm just used to it. Like, it's unfortunately it's like, I don't know, it's a toxic relationship, me and Twitter. But I don't try to take Twitter as seriously as others. I'm gonna be straight up. Twitter, to me, in the modern day, this platform is so hateful. I'm just gonna content farm it. That's how I am on Twitter. I'm just gonna content farm it, bro. This platform is so hateful. Like, having actual discussion. I saw Maximilian made a tweet that a lot of people like to post. This platform sucks if you like anything. If you like anything, Twitter is a terrible platform. Like, it's actually bad. But screw that. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about these hot takes. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, right? Yo, what's good, Yumi? What's poppin'? So, this person here, who, by the way, made their Twitter account. Let's go to Twitter. They made their Twitter account a month ago, bro. I didn't engage with this the other day initially because I'm not have any like higher, I don't know, thinking or what. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but not because of any weird reason. I didn't interact with this the other day because I clicked on this person's account and immediately was like, this is a bait account. It's straight up just a bait account. like this person made their account last month and then immediately bought like a check mark. So they either got banned on another account or I don't know. Like, to me, I have a rule on Twitter for myself. I try not to take any opinion seriously from an account that was made after 2022. Like, straight up. If you made your Twitter account after Twitter became X, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna take you like a lot less seriously. But hey, I don't know. Let's read the tweet though. I know many people won't like what I'm about to say, but for me, Kingdom Hearts should have ended after Kingdom Hearts 2. The series after KH2 doesn't have the same atmosphere or the same feel as the first two games, gradually turning into a showcase for Disney films. We've heard this take before. If you've been around in the Kingdom Hearts community, you've heard this take before. Yo, ZTOD, I appreciate it. We have heard this take. We've heard this take before. Ricky, did you just change your profile picture in real time on YouTube? I see like 2 different profile pictures here when you comment. That's crazy. But I think this take sucks. I'm gonna say it straight up. This take is terrible. This is a terrible take. I hate this take. I don't even know if it's a hot take. Like, I wish I could say this is like a really crazy like Firaga take here, but it might not be, is the unfortunate thing, because I think there's enough people who shill 2 enough. And trust me, I am a crazy Kingdom Hearts 2 show. If you're on the YouTube channel, you watch us on live streams, you know that I have a addiction to KH2 Randall right now. So I love KH2. Like, no one's gonna argue with me about how much I probably like KH2 more than the average KH2 enjoyer. But there's enough people who dislike the other games enough and love KH2 so much that there might be a decent amount of people who just think it should have ended here. And it's such a like nothing burger take, in my opinion, to say the series or a franchise should have ended with its best product. Like, I feel like you could say that about anything. Like, you know, so many people think Avatar maybe shouldn't have continued after The Last Airbender, because a lot of people think The Last Airbender is the best. There's a lot of people who think Star Wars shouldn't have continued after the OG trilogy, because a lot of people think the OG trilogy with Luke Skywalker is the best. There's so many examples of this, and it's like, it's such a nothing burger take, because it's like, yes, we ideally would like for everything to be the best, to strive for perfection, to strive for things being just, you know, perfect, 10 out of 10s across the board, like a streak of 10 out of 10s. Like, that's beautiful, right? But not everything has to be a 10 out of 10 for you to enjoy it. And I'm not even saying this in a way where other Kingdom Hearts games haven't hit that. For me personally, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a 10 out of 10. For all of its faults and all of its shortcomings, it is a 10 out of 10, because a 10 out of 10 to me isn't necessarily a perfect game. It's just a metric of how much I enjoyed it when I'm reviewing something. So I enjoyed it on a 10 out of 10 scale. That's how I look at things, at least. Now, for many other people, that's what KH2 is. I don't think the series should have ended after 2, because to me, the theories, the story got so much better and more interesting after 2. Yes, it was simpler back then. Yes, it was easier to like, it was maybe a little more palatable for like just a casual to dip in and dip their toes in and enjoy. But like, for the hardcore fans, for the people in the fandom of Kingdom Hearts, this is like, I do feel like a lot of the story discussion, a lot of it, and with that being said, a lot of us still have 2 of some of our favorite games. A lot of like the meat of Kingdom Hearts' lore and story, the masters like Xion, the stuff with the Wayfinder trio, the Key Saga especially, like the Subject X stuff going on, Yozora and stuff now, like all of that came after. And it was so interesting, so good, and it's what made me bond with the fandom the way I have today. Also, Rakoa, thank you so much for the heart. I really appreciate that on TikTok. And yo, Roxas, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Dude is not Noctis. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people just kind of dogpiling on this person, because you can see this tweet has 262,000 views or impressions, and not a lot of likes, not a lot of, well, you know what this is. You know this is the quote retweets right here. Someone pull out the Mickey profile picture. But yeah, so what spawned from this is a lot of tweets, to be honest, but I'm going to mostly show, some of mine. I tweeted this like yesterday, and I'm getting a lot of quote retweets, a lot of interactions with this. It's crazy, because literally I do this every single time. Like, this is probably the 5th, 6th, maybe in the dozens, maybe in the double digits. I've done this so many times where every time there's a KH3 versus KH2 Twitter war, I literally just tweet this or something along the lines of this. And it's because, like, that's all I have to do. That's all I have to do. That's what I think. Like, my opinion hasn't changed. I've stood on business for how many years has it been now? 7 years since KH3 dropped? Crazy, 7 freaking years, bro. It's been 7 years since Kingdom Hearts 3 dropped, and I've stood on business that KH3 is my favorite. To me, it's the best Kingdom Hearts game, despite how polarizing it is, despite how many KH2 bros are going to sit here and pick apart every little thing, you know, I like or dislike about the game even. I love this game. For all its faults, for all its good things that it does, for all its great things that it does, this is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. This is the best experience I have had with the Kingdom Hearts game, genuinely. And for me, that's like, I don't know. I don't care about whatever Twitter argument or YouTube paragraphs you guys want to type in the comment section. This is my favorite game personally. And I know many of you probably have a game that's among your favorite that maybe some people disagree with. This is just mine. Unfortunately, it's KH3. KH3 gotta be my favorite. Well, I say unfortunately in the context of like, man, people have to argue with me about this game every time I say it. Like, every time I can just tweet KH3 is the best game in the franchise, and like I'll get floodgates of comments and memes and people just like, you know, little attempts at disregarding. Now, I will admit though, over time, I do think, and I wonder if it's because we're in a drought right now. There's a lot of people who I feel like have warmed up to 3, or at least don't think it's like the worst game on the planet, who might have been more volatile, more like argumentative about the game in the past, who are now like, it's not the worst thing ever. I'm kind of over it, right? And yeah, and you see, even comments like this, like, it's fine if you have 2 as your favorite. Like, the KH2 versus 3 wars, the worst part about it isn't that one game is better than the other. It's that people can't like both. Like, it has to be 3 is the worst game, one of the worst games in the franchise, or 2 is the best game in the franchise, or vice versa. And like, even KH3 fans sometimes do this. They try to pick apart all the faults and yada yada of KH2. And I did this. I used to do this so much when I was like younger, in some of those conversations, those arguments I'd have about KH2. And it's like, yeah, KH2 does a lot of things. I think KH3 does so much better. But like, I love both, man. Like, as I've gotten older, it's just like, I like both. Like, there's too much stuff to stress about for me to be arguing like this much about games to this degree. Because I'll argue about it, but I'm at least going to turn on the stream if I am. That's how I am nowadays. KH3 hate is way too forced, a little bit. I think it's a little forced. Yo, what's good, D-Bizzle? What's poppin'? KH3 has the second best combat in the franchise, in my opinion, because KH2's is peak. They're both peak. Exactly. They're both peak. We love both. Yo, chat, can we get a we love both? Can we get like a bunch of messages just saying we love both? I think that would look really cool. If you want. If you actually love both. Maybe you hate KH3. Maybe you think 3 is the worst game on the planet. I love 3 since the beginning, but I love 2 and 3 equally. See, look at that. Love that. See, this is why I like the TikTok crowd for Kingdom Hearts. Like the TikTok crowd for KH, they're not as like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if TikTok's a hardcore or casual audience, but maybe they're probably just an amalgamation of both, like any other platform. But the TikTok crowd for Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. I feel like they're a little more positive. I feel like when there's short form scrolling, like you're not sitting here wanting to be negative all day. Like you're looking for dopamine to, you know, I don't know, hopefully make yourself feel better. You're not looking for negative dopamine. At least I'm hoping so. Twitter people, they like the negative dopamine. They like the placebo of interacting with people. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just yapping, chat. TikTok is definitely the most casual, but there's some sweats on there. Oh yeah, I bet. I feel like they have a more casual, like, thought process to Kingdom Hearts, though. Like, it feels, TikTok to me, it feels like TikTok, and you can interpret this in many different ways. I feel like YouTube and Twitter Kingdom Hearts community, very integrated. Even Twitch are very integrated into the fandom culture of Kingdom Hearts. Like, we're fans, but we are very much so into the fandom culture. We know a lot of the history. We know a lot of the ongoing debates and theories and whatnot that are going on. I feel like the TikTok crowd, they are probably just as big of Kingdom Hearts fans, but they're not as into, like, I get a sense that they're not as crazy into, like, the fandom part of it. Like, these people probably don't know who, like, don't know what a keykeeper is, or don't know what, like, you know, a lot, they don't know about, like, a lot of the history in the fandom part of the community, but they still been playing Kingdom Hearts just like us, you know? And I feel like that kind of detachment, maybe, I'm probably just, I'm creating narratives here, but I feel like that detachment might make them a little more positive. I don't know why I read so deep into that, because I'm hearing what I'm saying out loud. I'm like, that sounds dumb. It makes a little sense, but that sounds a little dumb. But I still do feel that way. Remind elevated KH3 for me. Before the DLC, I wouldn't call KH3 my favorite exactly. See, I feel that. I get that. Like, I think Remind fixed a lot of things for many people who dislike KH3 at launch. Like, a lot of people didn't touch KH3 when that critical mode patch came out a couple of months after 3 initially released. Because 3, way too easy of a game when it launched. Way too easy of a game when it launched. Like, most people I know who are experienced at Kingdom Hearts did not, like, die while playing that game. Maybe died once or twice, which is that's not hard. Critical mode saved the combat already, like, to a large degree. It made it actually valuable to use some different things in the combat. And then Remind took that and then increased it tenfold. Remind had all these fights that forced you to use things like air step, forced you to think about how, like, when you're going to go into a form change, like punishing things like Yazora's, you know, prism thing. There's many ways to punish that, of course, but, like, that's one of the many ways you could. There's so much, like, value you get out of your tool set in KH3 that I think made the base game a little too easy, because you had all these options and the opponents couldn't deal with it. They can't deal with air step. They can't punish you air step spamming. They can't punish you spamming buzzsaw for form changes. They can't really punish you spamming ever after or links and whatnot. But some of these data bosses, they, you know, they're going to give you a little bit of a hard time for trying to do those cheese strats. Now, they are still susceptible to a big cheese strat, and that is the AoE fire stuff. But I mean, all bosses are susceptible to some cheese in Kingdom Hearts, like at a high level. But it's super cool because Remind allowed you to use the mechanics of the game so much more in meaningful ways on difficult boss fights. Now, if you're not that into bosses, Remind probably didn't hit for you. If you're more into story and you're more into like aesthetics and stuff, you probably like the secret episode, but you probably didn't like a lot of everything else, I guess. Let me look at some of these quote tweets though. So got quite a few quote tweets. So I did say this. Okay, this is getting a little traction now. I probably could word this in a little bit of a nicer way, but I also, it's not that far off from how I feel. Like, I left it pretty vague, which unfortunately leave things up to interpretation. But I literally just mean this. Like, imagine being a Kingdom Hearts fan that only likes 2 of its games. It sounds boring. And this is in reference to a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans who, maybe not a lot, but I don't know. There's a decent group of Kingdom Hearts fans who they showed their favorite thing a little too much, and like they think everything else is absolute garbage, makes it hard to enjoy anything. You know what I mean? So people who only like maybe KH1 or KH2, that's boring to me. Like, does that not sound boring, chat? Like, imagine being into Trails, right? The Trails series, and you only like one, like, I don't know, you only like 2 games out of however many games Trails has, right? You're a Final Fantasy fan, but you only like, you know, FF7, FF10. That's why for me, I love FF7, but I don't really claim that I'm a Final Fantasy fan. You know, I'm not trying to gatekeep the word fan. I guess I am a little bit, but I can't gatekeep it in any meaningful way. If you want to go around calling yourself a fan, like for these things, by all means do it. Just, if you ask me my take on it, if you ask me my opinion on it, I do feel like there's a difference between someone who who calls himself a KH fan, who does like, you know, maybe most of the games. You don't have to like all of them, but you've played most of them, you've enjoyed a lot of them. You're not like spouting a lot of hatred or anything of these games. You're not saying they're all super garbage, super bad, blah blah blah. And the one game you really like, the last game you liked, is from 2005, and we're in 2026. It's been over 20 years since Kingdom Hearts 2 released, and if you only like KH2, you only like KH2, KH1, and you think that's what Kingdom Hearts is, that's all Kingdom Hearts is, I'm sorry to break it to you, Kingdom Hearts has moved way past that. Like, it's moved way past those games. Like, I don't know. I'm not sitting here saying they aren't some of the best. KH3, 2, and 1 are my top 3 games ever. Straight up. Like, I love KH3 the most. 2's my second favorite. 2 was my favorite for a while before 3 came out. And I love KH1 as well. I even disagree with a lot of KH1 hot takes about it being aged and whatnot. I think it's charming. I like a little bit of the rust that's on KH1 nowadays. I'm cool with it. KH3 is 4th for me, and that's because, and that's good, because it is my favorite series. See, that's fine. Perfectly fine. As much as I like Remind, I hope they never have to do that again. Story-wise, at least. Base KH3 ending is confusing without Remind. Really? It's weird to me, because I do know there's a lot of people who felt like the ending of KH3 was really confusing, because I guess, I don't know how other people were playing, but I understood that Sora disappeared. Like, I understood that. I understood all the hints and stuff about him messing with time and all. I knew that stuff after like in the Light Expires cutscene, when he had to go through the liches and save everyone, all the stuff in the final world, that was all leading to Sora disappearing. Like, I understood when it happened, when Sora disappeared. I understood that that's like what ended up causing that. Now, it could have been a lot more clear. For sure, it could have been a lot more clear cut. Like, Remind definitely helped fill in that gap of confusion for some people. But admittedly, I'm a freak. I'm a hardcore K. I'm like a super hardcore K. I'm a content creator. I've watched all the hints and all these other cutscenes a billion times. So I try to leave as little room as possible for me not to understand something. But if you're playing a game for the first time, second time, or you're not replaying these games constantly, you have to refresh yourself after a while. I can see someone missing that, and I understand that. But I agree. I do hope they don't have to do that with story again. But I don't know. I kind of like Remind. I kind of liked it. Remind wasn't that bad. Yo, what's good, Maya? What's poppin'? How you doing? Have you seen these outlandish rumors people have been making, trying to parade on Twitter about KH4 going from UE4, 5 to 6? I don't think it's we did a rant about that the other day. I don't think they're actually going to do that. I did that rant the other day, mostly thinking about, like, I kind of hope the next KH game sticks to UE5 and doesn't go to UE6 either. Because I do personally believe that if Kingdom Hearts stayed on UE4, at least for this game, we would have had KH4 already. But maybe this is me. I don't know. I mean, that's social media, though, Hassan. Like, everyone's going to take things at face value. This is how it is. Like, that's exactly how it is. And shoot, sometimes we're susceptible to that as well. Sometimes a headline, like, everyone's gotten hit by a headline that was good enough, a headline that was interesting enough that you probably took it as face value to at the first time. KH1 is my ultimate chill game I play to relax. For me, that is, well, I guess it's rando now, but KH3 probably was that for me at one point. Because as much as I've been playing rando, I used to play KH3 a lot. Like, KH3 is probably my most played KH game still. I understand the vision for the Remind episode, but had a lot of payoffs that would have been nice for the first time playthrough in Keyblade Graveyard. I agree. I completely agree with that. There's a lot of things in Remind that should have been in, like, the base game. So, for example, I think in Remind, that Roxas cutscene was already so amazing. It was already one of my favorite cutscenes in base KH3, and Remind has made it, like, it took it to 11. I do still think, though, ideally, you shouldn't have to remaster a cutscene that's only a year old. So, like, the whole Kyrie fighting Xemnas thing should have been in base game. That whole basically all the extra cutscenes that are in Keyblade Graveyard should have been in base game. Like, I think almost every single one. I don't think there's an argument for any of those cutscenes being better specifically for a Remind and not in base game. Like, can you imagine? I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess you can say, because part of the plot point of Remind is that Sora already defeated Xehanort. So, like, it would have been, imagine how awkward and even more weird it would have been to, like, not only have redone the Light Expires cutscene in KH3, like you did in base, but also to have to redo all those battles. But ideally take the battles out and somehow write the story to make it so that just those cutscenes hit, like, in that way, right? I think that would be fine. Or at least what they could have done with Remind, instead of making you redo those fights, keep the new fights that are in there. Like, keep some of the new fights that are in there, like that fight with Terranort. I think that was perfectly fine. Keep some of the new fights that were in Remind, that whole Guardians fight and stuff too. Oh, that Guardians of Light fight, 100% should have been in base game. If that was in base game, I think people's opinion of KH3's ending, that would have been one of the most memorable moments for first timers. Guarantee you. If that Guardians of Light fight was in base game, that would have been one of the most memorable things ever. So yeah, I'll say that. I do think almost everything that was in the Remind scenario should have been in base. Now, Limit Cut and the Secret Episode, I think are perfectly fine as DLC. But most things that were in Remind should have been in base game. I am happy that I got it still. Made for a fun experience. As someone who already liked KH3, Remind to me wasn't this big, oh, this should have been in the base game, that should have been in the base game, why'd they do this, why'd they do that? It was, Remind for me as someone who did like KH3 a lot, felt more like a cherry on top rather than a rewrite or fixing of things. That's how I took it, at least, because I love KH3. Like, I'm at the point with Kingdom Hearts, like, I know for a lot of people, going into Kingdom Hearts 3, because I'm not going to, like, we can't pretend here that KH3 is the only game that some people are a little divisive on. Like, we agreed even before 3. Now, I think 3 is the best, but I said after 3, I think 2's the second best easily in the franchise for me. So, before 3, 2 was the best, and 2 was the best for a very, very, very long time. So games like Birth by Sleep, as good as they weren't as good as 2. Games like Dream Drop Distance, as good as they weren't as good as 2. Now, it's very boring and very, like, I don't know. they're not so bad that like I didn't like the experience. They're not bad at all, actually. They're nowhere close to bad in my opinion at all. Like I think Birth by Sleep and Dream Up are great games. They're genuinely great games, but you always do want that next Cage 2, and people wanted that next Cage 2 to be Cage 3, and I get that. So for some people, especially the people who really hated the Osaka team's like style of gameplay design, which 3 is their best like product for sure for gameplay, but for people who really hated that BBS Dream Drop style combat, and they were worried about that having like a big effect on Cage 3, like Cage 3 was kind of like this hope, and when that hope turned out to be disappointment for them, the disappointment hit so much harder. So this is where the weight anticipation gets into things when it comes to debating and talking about Cage 3. So I feel like, I don't know. I think that's also why I like 3 a lot more than most people too, because I also probably like Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop more than a lot of people as well. Like I'm not gonna hide it. Like I am a show for Kingdom Hearts. Like I love Kingdom Hearts. Like this series genuinely, I have so much emotional attachment to the series. The series genuinely has to do a lot for me to just start out of nowhere hating it, slandering it, calling it trash. And one of the only games I will slander like a lot probably will be Recoded. Doesn't mean I won't be negative about certain games. Doesn't mean I won't slander combat mechanics. I slander Cage 3 all the time when it comes to links, when it comes to certain decisions. Like there's a lot of things I don't like about Cage 3, but the things I like greatly outweigh most things I hate. So I'd rather talk about the things I like. Now, I know that's not popular for social media and stuff, but that's just how it is, you know. Like I don't want to sit here and pander onto that. I just love 3's combat after Remind. It's peak in my opinion and my favorite. Yeah, 3's combat after Remind is so good. It's so good. I did slander the Cage 4 trailer. You will. That was true. Maybe not slander, but like I wasn't crazy about the Cage 4 trailer for sure. So all right. The replies to this are getting hefty. Let's see. You can still be a fan if you like 2 games out of the 9. I just think people are way too negative online and spreading the hate that nobody cares about. If I don't like a game, I keep it to myself. I don't need to be an asshole on the website. Yeah. Well, let's call people who enjoy everything after 2 just massive fans. I still think people are too hateful on the internet and spreading negativity because they don't like, where the franchise is headed after the second main title. For myself, I didn't like Cage 3 story progression, and I was disappointed. But that's an opinion. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff where people just keep arguing what is better, worse. Like, it really doesn't matter if you think about it. Just waste of energy. I agree with that. Cage 3 Remind has the best boss encounters in the action combat genre. This I agree with. This I 100% agree with. And it sucks because I think one of the worst parts about Cage 3, being polarizing and disappointing to some is a lot of people didn't play Remind. So many people did not play Remind and never experienced it. I have a prediction. I predict there is going to be a random boom of fans who never touched Remind, who finally play it leading into Cage 4. When Cage 4 finally gets that hype, gets that excitement, when we're close to Cage 4's release, like within a year, within like a couple of months of Cage 4's release, I think we're going to see a lot of people binge playing through the series, replaying Cage 3, probably finally playing Remind. And a lot of these guys are going to be like, dang, I really wish I played Remind before because it did a lot for Cage 3 for me. And it's like, man, I'm anticipating that a little bit. I'm anticipating that. Cage 3 data bosses are the best bosses for me. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. They're not real fans, just LARPers. Yikes. All right, chat. Do you guys think, let's do a little poll here. Do you guys think people who only like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, do you guys think they're fans of Kingdom Hearts? Like, I'm just asking it blandly. Like, do you guys think they're fans of Kingdom Hearts as a whole? I feel mixed on this because I would say you are a fan of Kingdom Hearts, like because you like 1 and 2 enough. Like you're obviously a fan of you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. You're like I do think there's layers to it, right? Like I don't want to gatekeep. Like I really don't want to, but like it's because okay, I guess it is a little biased based off of like how you are, because I'm more willing if you are more positive. I probably would be more willing to say like, okay, that's cool, right? Like you're a fan who just haven't touched some of the other games. You will, because I meet people all the time in IRL too at conventions and whatnot who mostly play KH1 or 2, maybe a Birth by Sleep. It's very rare in like the casual audience for someone to have played every single game. That's something you'll mostly find among hardcore fans. But it's like, I do think people who have played every single Kingdom Hearts game and you only like 1 or 2 of them, it's like, I don't know. Like, there's something to say there. You know what I mean? Like, there's something to say there. Because, like, I guess I'm putting a... Maybe I'm phrasing this wrong. Maybe I'm looking at it. Because I'm trying to have a genuine discussion here. Like, maybe I'm framing how I view a fan wrong. Like, does a fan have to be positive? Because I guess in my head, when I think of fan, it has a very positive connotation on it. So like when I think of fan, I think of like someone screaming like at a concert or at like a show, or I think of someone who's like actively engaging with the media in like a excitable way. So like I don't think of fans as negative. Like when I hear the word fan, I don't think of like I don't put a negative connotation on it really. At least for this conversation. Yeah, unfortunately, not really. Yeah, they're fans, but they better not be slandering the other games without playing them. True. Yes, they're still fans in a way. Yes. Yes, but I feel like it's split in two. KH fans for just combat focus. KH fans just for story. That's a whole other conversation. There are a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans who, some of them haven't played a game. Some of them haven't. I actually know people who have barely played any Kingdom Hearts games, but they are like experts at the lore. They know more than me about the story, and it's because they watch it all. They watch their favorite YouTubers Let's Play it or what yada yada. Like it's like being into it's like, I don't know, it's like being into any other piece of media that's not a game. Like you can kind of watch and read Kingdom Hearts as if it's like a movie or comic series, because it's long running, so you can get into the story in that way. It's not, you don't have to like the gameplay to be into Kingdom Hearts. I still need to beat Chain of Memories. Yeah, if you only like Kingdom Hearts strictly for the combat, you probably only like 1 and 2. You know what's crazy though? I actually feel like the people who are more commonly the ones who say KH1 is age bad are the KH2 fans. I am a KH2 fan, so I hate that I have to layer that like take, but I feel like the people who are more commonly saying 1 aged so terribly are the 2 shills. They are the people who like KH2 the most. They're like the KH2 elitists, which is weird. But it's a little bit of a mix. Them KH YouTube scholars, that used to be me before the .5 collections. That's crazy. I love Union Cross. Union Cross is great. Okay, so overall, a lot of you guys, so what I'm sensing here off of that like interaction is there's a little bit of hesitation. Like a lot of you guys agree that they're fans, but there's a little bit of hesitation in calling them so. And like I really don't want to sound like super bad gatekeepy, right? Because I like if I need to do some work on my mental after this, I will. But it's just like it feels weird. It feels really weird to be like, yeah, this series has a dozen games, right? This series has a dozen games, and I like 2 of them. I like 2 of them, hate everything else. Like, do you really like the franchise? And some of those people will argue up and down, bro. Like, they are passionate. They will say, it's, you know what? I know I do a lot of Star Wars Kingdom Hearts comparisons, but I think there's so many comparisons to be made, like, for Kingdom Hearts and Star Wars. It's like, to certain Star Wars fans, the Luke Skywalker like where the series started, right? That is Star Wars. A lot of people say that same thing about KH1, and I probably agree with you in a lot of areas. But I agree that Kingdom Hearts 1 very much so is what Kingdom Hearts is. And I think Kingdom Hearts should strive in a lot of ways to be more like what KH1 was in terms of that magic. But I also understand that they can't recapture that exactly because it's not... Back then, crossovers were way more rare. Way more uncommon. So having a big budget AAA crossover like that, completely rare. Like, you gotta think about it. Final Fantasy in its prime, right off of FF7, FF8, FF9, FF10, or I don't know if FF10 was out yet, but around there, right? Right off of like their biggest streak of Final Fantasy product, straight up. Right off their biggest streak of Final Fantasy products that millennials, even some Gen Z, still are obsessed with to this day, right? We have like the way we have KH1 and 2 like arguments, or KH1, 2, and 3 arguments, same way Final Fantasy community talks about everything 10 and before. They think everything after 10 is like, bro, what is this modernized, garbage, soulless trash? Like that's how they feel about it, you know? So there's this mix of like, I respect the heck out of where the series started, but I also respect what the series eventually became, how it grew out of just that like shocking shell of a crossover between Final Fantasy and Disney. You know, if Kingdom Hearts released today, it wouldn't feel as unique. It would still be unique, but it wouldn't feel as unique. Like, I think we can admit to that, right? Like, do y'all agree with that, chat? Because Disney is definitely still rare with like crossovers like Kingdom Hearts, but crossovers in general, yeah, I know, bro. I got the grandma bonnet on. I get it, bro. TikTok roasting me right now. Probably himself with the shower cap. Look, look, the hair's kind of cooked right now. We're getting it done tonight though, so you'll see. Next time you see me on stream, you're gonna the hair will be a lot better, man. It'll be a lot better. Yo, what's good, Azure Light? What's poppin'? Getting ready for a perm? Nah, not a perm. I just gotta get my hair braided. I'm covering. I'm hiding I'm hiding the fugliness of the hair right now because I got my braids undone after Combo Breaker. I just got back from a tournament in Chicago. I just got my braids undone when we when we came back. So like, yeah. This is how it looks now. I just haven't had it rebraided yet. Unbraided Prodigy. Yes, sir. Certain Star Wars fans only like 3 movies. Now, I will admit though, for Star Wars, I only like 6 movies. I only like 6 movies, maybe 5. Nah, I like 6. No, okay, I do like more than 6. I like the I don't like the sequel trilogy. I'm a sequel trilogy hater. I'm absolutely a sequel trilogy hater, but I feel more justified in being a sequel trilogy hater because even like Disney knows that the sequel trilogy is trash. They know it, but they also are still prideful and they want to let go, but they are kind of letting go actually. Dave Filoni is helping them let go. And you know, like at the Disney Parks, Galaxy Edge and stuff, they're actually making the Star Wars rides and making the Star Wars stuff, music and everything. They're making it more themed after the OG trilogy instead of the sequels. So like they know the sequel trilogy was like mid. They know. Certain parts of KH1 haven't aged the best, but Hollow Bastion is still the best one on the franchise. Easily agreed. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. So, moving on to this. I made some other tweets. I've accepted the KH2 versus KH3 wars as a fandom tradition rather than the annoying headache it was when the game first launched. We're going to be debating these games forever. And yeah, like we're going to be debating these games forever, bro. Like straight up, because I don't know. Like it's been 7 years and they haven't lined up that well. They have lined up quite a bit, but they haven't like they're still going. Like they still happen. I swear, every couple of months, I think, at least a couple of times a year, KH2 versus KH3 Twitter wars pop up on Twitter every single time. And like, I'm used to it, you know? I don't get super tilted at it. I don't get super angry at it. I don't get like, I don't know. I don't have it taken over my mental. At this point, I've just accepted it as a fun conversation. And maybe admittedly, I'm more willing to argue about KH2 versus 3 because at least we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. At least we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. It may be an annoying Kingdom Hearts conversation. It may not be the conversations or debates we want, but I guess to me, I'm thinking like, dang, at least we still care about Kingdom Hearts to argue about KH2 versus KH3. This tired old debate. You know what? Maybe this might be like, I don't know. This might be Stockholm syndrome or whatever the word is for it. But like, bro, straight up, if we stop having KH2 versus KH3 Twitter wars, maybe those are the signs. Maybe that's the sign of the series ending. Maybe that's the sign that like we're in end times. When people don't care enough to even argue about KH2 versus 3, maybe we're cooked. Maybe. There are still people around willing to debate this. Yeah, it's been 7 years. It's been 7 freaking years. So, the boy Scrax, if you guys don't know, YouTuber Scrax has made a lot of, like, big videos on Kingdom Hearts. Growing Kingdom Hearts YouTuber. Go subscribe and follow them. I'll get on this toxicity. This tweet's doing some numbers. Things KH3 does better than KH2. Combat. World design. Disney worlds. Boss design. Critical mode. Gummy ships. Music, I dare say. Graphics, obviously. Okay. So let's break every one of these down. So, do I agree with each of these? Let me change the music right quick. I did not. Let's look at it in a sec, Ricky. So, combat. Does KH3 have better combat than KH2? In my opinion, it's a yes, but it is a little closer than it was before. I think 2 has the polish, the refinement. It also has the best base combat in the series. Base Sora plays the best. Like all them finishing pluses, all the combo modifiers you can have, the finishing leaps, the horizontal slashes, the upper slash, like all these really sick combo modifiers. And the customization with your combos is amazing in KH2. Now you can get that same type of customization in KH3, but it's a little more arbitrary. It's not through equipping abilities, but more so mixing base combat with form changes or mixing form changes with other form changes. Keyblade switching allows for a similar type of customizability without like having to use abilities for it, which I don't prefer actually. I actually do prefer the ability route as opposed to Keyblade switching, but I do think if they combine both, perfect blend, absolute perfect blend. World design, yes, 100%. Anything to do with worlds, I think KH3 does better than 2, wholeheartedly. I think the only 2 worlds in KH2 that are up there with some of 3's worlds are, now the stories of the worlds might be a different topic, right? But the actual world design and gameplay of the worlds, I do think are the best in 3. And I do think 3 has some of the best Disney worlds, at least since Kingdom Hearts 1. So world design, these are kind of like 2 of the same thing. World design, Disney worlds. I think the original worlds do suck in 3 though. The original worlds are trash. They're absolute trash in KH3. Twilight Town sucks. Kilo Graveyard is really just a boss rush. Final World's not a real world, it's a story. It's more of a cutscene. It's more of a playable cutscene. But the Disney worlds in 3 peak. Absolute peak. Like there's no world, no Disney world in Kingdom Hearts that is on par with Pirates. Not a single one. Not even in KH3 do I think a Disney world is as explorative or as cool design wise as Pirates of the Caribbean. Like that world is amazing. I love Kingdom of Corona. I love Monstropolis, love Toy Box. I think the worlds are really good in KH3. Boss design. Now without Remind, heck no. With Remind, heck yes. Like complete 180. Base KH3 boss design, I think was it wasn't bad. I think it could have been cool if we weren't forced into team fights, but I did like the team fights though. I think Dark Inferno is cool as Baby's first super boss, and I really love the Nortcourt fight. Nortcourt is a really fun fight, very fun fight. for those of you that are unaware, not in the know, we call the fight with Young Xehanort and some Inzemnus, we call that Nort Court. So boss design with Remine, 100%. I think Remine bosses are some of the best bosses, not just in Kingdom Hearts, but action games, period. I don't think there's many bosses in KH2 even that are close to Remine. Like, I can think of a few, maybe like Larxene. Lingering Will is probably up there somewhere, but I don't know, man. Critical mode. I think critical mode is a little bit of a preference thing. Like, I think you will enjoy critical mode for any KH game as much as you enjoy that game's combat. If you really enjoy that game's combat, really enjoy the flow of that game, then you'll probably like that game's critical mode the most. People who like KH2 more than 3 like 2's critical mode more. People who like Birth by Sleep more than these games might like Birth by Sleep's critical mode more. I like 3's critical mode a lot because I just like KH3, right? So it's, yeah. Gummy ships, oh, easily. Even people who hate KH3 will agree the gummy ships are the best in that game. Because on both ends, it's like if you dislike gummy ships, they're the fastest gummy ships. You're not stuck on rails like in KH2. You're not stuck floating through space, like waiting to visit the next world for 5 minutes like in KH1. In KH3, the gummy ships can all be like, as you can spend all day in the gummy ships, or you could spend a minute. Like getting to most worlds minus a boss fight or 2 is like 1 minute. It is legit like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to like get to the next world. It's so fast. Music, I don't know if I'd say, I don't know if KH3 has the best music. With Remine, maybe, I don't know. I don't dislike 3's music at all though. I love, like, picking favorite soundtrack from a Kingdom Hearts game is so hard because like there's so many games that have great soundtracks. Like they almost all of them. Like it's harder to find a KH game that doesn't have a good soundtrack than there is to find one that is. Graphics, duh. Yeah, I mean, some people do debate this though. A lot of people debate that the old art style was a lot better. And in some areas I actually kind of agree, right? I think in terms of expressiveness, like that kind of cartoony feel, old games do that a lot better. And is this because of the times? KH3 is a lot more polished. KH3 does have that expressiveness, but not as strong because they are trying to make the game look pretty instead of making it like whimsical necessarily. So I do think KH3's art style loses a little bit of that whimsy old school KH has, but I think if they refine that a little bit, I'm perfectly fine. I do not want them to go back to the old art style at all. Like, I don't. I love it and I love the whimsical nature of it, but I don't want to go backwards. That just, why do that? I love the way KH3 looked. So let's look at King Ricky's quote tweet if it pops. Oh, okay, whoa. Okay, Ricky, hold up. You're doing Twitter numbers? Thing is, KH1 does better than both KH2 and 3. Deep freeze. This should help deep freeze. Bro, that's crazy. I think King Ricky might be like, you know, we need someone like King Ricky in the community. We do have a lot of KH1 stands, I think. Like regular Pat's one of them, right? From my understanding. But we need more KH1 like stands in the fandom. We need more of it. Sickman Sham made this post and was like, how full is the situation meter? And bro said I was wrong. Like, what's the answer to this? 80%? Is it because of this like little arrow here? Is that what they're saying? Because they just took the screenshot. I guess I was wrong, bro. I should be the KH3 expert. I don't know how full this is. Chat, how full is this? And I said halfway because like, you know, it doesn't fill up when you get all 3. It fills up after like an extra one. But I don't know by looking at it though, I'll admit. I know off a feel, but not off of looking at it. I'm a KH1 stan, and yes, even the combat, not just vibes. Yes, KH1 combat is so good. It's actually really good. I've heard the KH2 worlds are filler compared to other games. So I must admit, KH2 worlds kind of are filler, but not really. Like, I wouldn't call them like straight up filler. They do have their place, just like KH3's worlds have their place. But I will say, people give way less crap to KH2's worlds as opposed to 3's because of that midway point in Hollow Bastion. Like, especially second visits. There's so many second visits that are just kind of like, whatever, you know? Like, I know people will say, oh, you fought an organization boss there, but like, bro, I'm gonna be real. Zaldin ain't add like nothing to KH2's story. Like, I won't say he didn't add anything. He beating an organization member does feel like an accomplishment in that game. That's a cool moment. But like, in the grand scheme of things, Zaldin is probably one of the closest characters to filler in Kingdom Hearts, like straight up. Because him, Lexaeus, they do not do none. They're probably some of the weaker like KH characters. Yeah, Proudlands is filler. Proudlands straight up is filler. Proudlands, Atlantica, those are definitely filler worlds. 100%. 100,000%. Okay, hold on. Someone in the stream has been asking me for tips on KH2 Rando, and I've been missing the comment. So, my tips for KH2 Rando, what would I say? I don't know. You kind of just gotta go with the flow, but it depends on what type of rando you're doing. Such a broad question. Tips for rando. I don't know. I don't know what I'd say. I feel like try to go as fast as you can. You're going to learn through a lot of trial and error. Like, check everywhere, bro. Check everywhere. But focus on areas that give you the most chest early on. So, go to Proudlands first. Do most of Proudlands first. Leave after you talk to Simba. And then, go to, like, Land of Dragons, Port Royal. Like, go to any area where you get chests in the first rooms. Do you recognize the name Violin Speedruns? Yeah. Why do you type that in all caps, though? I'm friends with Violin. Violin's a homie. Met him IRL too. Love your videos on YouTube. Go to career. Yo, I appreciate that, Rakoa. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sham said KH3 fights are bad because people can do them blindfolded. But people like Saxer and Cisco do KH2 fights blindfolded, so I don't know if his takes are valid. Okay, I mean, I don't have like any. I don't have any crazy issue with Stickman Sham or anything. I don't think I've talked to Stickman Sham, but Stickman Sham is friends with a lot of people I'm also friends with. So like I do know they got some of the more volatile KH3 takes. They are very unapologetically, like, from my understanding, they're very unapologetically like hating on KH3, and I'm like, I know what to expect. Like, I'm not expecting to be positive about the game 7 years in. You know what I mean? So like, is what it is. I obviously disagree, but I disagree with a lot of my friends. But you know how many arguments I've been in with Dean, Sora Lam about Kingdom Hearts 3, and bro, we will just straight up say the complete opposite thing. Like, he'll be like, yeah, I hated this about KH3. This was so bad. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I loved that. That was perfect. That was amazing. Yeah, that'll be like half the conversation, half the KH3 debates we have. Kind of wild. Or these notifications. I'm a KH3 defender, but nah, he tweaking. Bro, it's the best in the franchise. I don't know what to tell you. It's the best in the franchise. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I love KH3. The game's great. I take Rechain over KH1? Nah. No. No. I think the only game I didn't like was Birth by Sleep. I didn't play any of the mobile or handheld games, so I can't really speak on those. Sadly, it's not even top 5 in the franchise. That's crazy. That's insane. That's actually insane. Of course, man, I need to watch through the rest of your interview with Cynical. Oh yeah, please do. A lot of people are saying that's one of our best podcast episodes, and probably a decent bit to do with because Jared's on it. But like, I do also think that was one of the coolest ones to deliver to people. I saw you in the chat yesterday. Oh yeah. You sub before I leave. Yo, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. And the like. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have any major hot takes to share with Kingdom Hearts. I just generally love most of the franchise without much fuss. If I were to pick one thing, though, I like the HUD of the PS2 KH games best, even chain. Yeah. All right. So, how long was that? That was an hour. We went for an hour, bro. Well, that's the hot takes episode, I guess. I'm a yapper about KH3, bro. I'm a big yapper about KH3. Big yaps, big yaps. All right, chat. So, this is probably going to be another shorter live stream today. As in, I'm not ending right now, but we're about to move on. So, chat, actually, do y'all want to see some stuff from my trip to Chicago? Because we're about to play some Under Night. About to play some Uni. I actually don't have that much stuff. I still need to grab some of the stuff from Putty Apple from Z. It's not too crazy. Well, I guess Kingdom Hearts related. I did get these at Common Breaker. There was this guy. I have his tag in my phone somewhere, but we got these. These are some let me see how it looks. We got these. Got some these are like Kingdom Hearts coasters. That's all they are. Like wooden Kingdom Hearts coasters. Pretty cool. Very sick. This guy was making these for a bunch of video games. I remember I had to ask for this one to be made like a day earlier because he ran out of these. These sold out at the tournament. So or these sold out or something at the tournament. So I had to ask for him to I had to put an order in for one. And then he made it the next day, which is cool. But these are cool. I think there's the only Kingdom Hearts thing that I got. There was a lot of other Kingdom Hearts stuff. There was posters and other things there, a lot of artwork, a lot of vendors. If you guys have ever been to a con, you know, for any sort of anime game con, I need to talk about this, man. For any anime con or kind of pop culture sort of vibes for a convention, Kingdom Hearts is everywhere, man. Legit, Kingdom Hearts is everywhere. Kingdom Hearts at these cons is they make so much money off of it. It's there's so many casual Kingdom Hearts fans, or just there's so many Kingdom Hearts fans that's out and about, right? That probably just aren't deep into the fandom. I bet you, for as many people that have Kingdom Hearts as their favorite franchise, there's probably a lot of people who don't, but still have it up there, top 10, top 3, top 5, right? So those people aren't into the fandom of Kingdom Hearts. In a similar way for me, right? What's something I love that I'm not super deep into a fandom for? JoJo, maybe, right? I'm super into JoJo, Shonen, and whatnot, but I'm not super deep into those fandoms for that, so I don't know the day-to-day discussion, the day-to-day what's going on, what's happening. I don't do content. I don't do anything crazy like that with those games. So it's crazy to me how much Kingdom Hearts presence there is. It's basically at every convention I go to, every single one. It's not always crazy. At Common Breaker, there was a lot of cosplays. I'm sure Cavern, the Frozen Cavern, one of my friends who I was there with, he took a lot of pictures with some of the Kingdom Hearts cosplayers. I saw Sora cosplayers. There was Roxas profile pic. There was Roxas cosplayers with the Oathkeeper and Oblivion. At a fighting game tournament, by the way. There's no Kingdom Hearts fighting game. At a fighting game tournament, I saw Kingdom Hearts cosplayers, Kingdom Hearts artwork, just random Kingdom Hearts merch. I got these freaking coasters. It's a bunch of random stuff. The Kingdom Hearts is just out and about, and that's so cool to see. I feel these are the people you don't always see immediately on social media, you know? So that's sick. That's so sick. Kingdom Hearts fans freaking everywhere, man. I really think Kingdom Hearts would kill it with the fighting game. We need a Kingdom Hearts fighting game. We need one. I think we'll go crazy at these tournaments. I legit think at every single fighting game tournament I've ever been to, every single one, every major at least, every major fighting game tournament I've ever traveled to, has had like some Kingdom Hearts merch. It's had some Kingdom Hearts stuff. I've seen Kingdom Hearts fans there. Like it's crazy. It's actually insane. It's wild. We need a cage fighting game, bro. Need it. So, wait, what? Favorite world. Okay, favorite world is Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1. Favorite Disney world is the Tangled World in KH3. Iron Knight seems like such a cool fighting game. Only exposure to it I have is with that crossover fighting game with the Under Night characters. Oh, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Under Night's a great game. It is an amazing game. I think it's the best anime fighting game out right now. Genuinely. I'll still play it, but Under Night's so cool. Under Night's so cool. You know, I got out of pools. I got 65th out of 400 out of like 488 at Common Breaker, but I did pretty good. I did pretty well for myself. I would like to think. All right, let's change the scene up. All right, I'm gonna be real. The hard thing about streaming Under Night is I don't know where to put my webcam at all. I never really do. So, chat, I think I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. I think I will. So, all right, chat, if you guys want to continue watching the live stream, we're going to be moving over to Twitch. Same to the TikTokers. Same thing to the TikTokers. If you're on TikTok and you want to keep watching the live stream, I think I am going to switch over to streaming exclusively on Twitch for the fighting game. Mostly because I want to keep the stream peachy clean and, like, you know, I want to keep the VOD peachy clean and keep it just as hot take for the VOD. You hate Twitch with their ads? Well, I don't have that many ads, luckily. I got, like, I think my Twitch is set to have... Let me check right now, actually. I'll check right now what my ads are at on Twitch. Because it's not high. I turned them down a while ago. Where do I look at this at? There we go. I have my ads to 5 minutes per hour. So I only have, like, 5 minutes of ads per hour, which is, like... My YouTube's higher. Like, I have an ad playing every 6 minutes on YouTube. At least I should be. There's some sort of ad playing every 6 minutes on YouTube. So, want to keep watching the stream? Go over to Twitch, guys. We'll still be live over there. I want to say thank you guys a lot for coming out and vibing. And actually, hold on. I don't know. Maybe I could stay live on YouTube. I'm unsure. No, actually, screw it. We're going to stay live on YouTube. I don't care. I don't know why. Last second, I was thinking to myself. We are going to end the stream on TikTok, though, because I don't know how to change it on TikTok yet. So, TikTok, come to YouTube or Twitch. I'm about to stream some Uni. Alright, let's open up Under Night. You guys want song request on, by the way? Like, for people who are still in the YouTube chat, are you guys fine with song request? I may turn the music on in the game otherwise. All right, there we go. Let's see, am I going to get clapped on rank today? Probably. Just going to play this for a little bit, and then we'll hop off. Oh. Okay. They're dead here. That was an awkward combo to hit. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna play Light versus Darkness, 100%. Wait, that comes out tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday, right? So yeah, that makes sense. You know what? I don't mind streaming with the bonnet on as much as I thought I would. Shower Cat Prodigy. Got used to it. See, sometimes that's an example of like being in your head too much. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I don't want to come on stream with the freaking bonnet on, bro. Yeah, I like 1.0 too. It's crazy because I never made the video about it. Like I played 1.0 like when it was pretty fresh and like first came out. I'm very excited for 2.0. 2.0 looks like a large like leap. Like this might be like that. Like I don't know. This is a crazy overhaul. There we go. I would like to think I reacted to that green shield, but I didn't. I did not. I did not at all. Oh, not the connection. What are your favorite fighting games? My faves tend to be Soul Calibur, Marvel vs. Capcom, Smash Bros, Rivals of Aether, and Injustice 2. Okay. Have you played Rivals 2 by any chance? My favorites, if I had to say what my favorite was, it's this one. I don't know why I had to think about it. I don't know why I'm pretending to think about it. It's definitely this one. Wait, what's my chat? Why's my chat in the middle of the stream? That's so weird. All right, well, we'll put chat under... Put chat under like this. So my favorite fighting game is I have okay. So I separate them into all time top 3 and current top 3. Current top 3 is Under Night 2, for sure. Grand Blue, and then I'd probably throw in Smash or 2XKF. That's my current top 3. Current top 3 meaning like these are the games I'm enjoying right now. These are the games I'm supporting. These are the games I like. My all-time top 3 is Under Night. Again, I love Under Night. I don't know which version. It's between Unist, the version that was on PS4. It's between that version and this one. So, okay, I dropped. So it's Under Night, Skullgirls as my number 2, and then probably like I actually forget my third. Maybe like Street Fighter. I don't know what Street Fighter though. I honestly don't. It's probably might be like Third Strike or like 2 or something for like all time, right? I need to make another list. I haven't made a like my favorite fighting game list in a very long time. But it's crazy because I do not play Skullgirls like that. I should, and like I was never good at Skullgirls, but Skullgirls was a game that like got me super heavy into playing fighting games. I think that did a lot for me for playing fighting games as a whole. I grew up playing fighting games a lot. Tekken, Street Fighter, you know, I used to be a big Mortal Kombat guy. But Skullgirls and like just kind of playing Skullgirls with my friend, just mashing buttons growing up was so cool. Yeah, you missed the hot take stuff, Magic Val. I'm sorry. I do want to get into KOF. Like, I really want to play KOF 13. If I get into it, I might try to play City of the Wolves. Let's keep blocking here. Okay. Nice. I don't play Tekken very much. I'm not crazy about Tekken 8, I must admit. I'm not super crazy about Tekken 8, but I enjoy Tekken. I like 7 a lot, but I got into 7 a little too late. It's crazy because they just added my character too. They just added Kunimitsu, the character I mained in Tekken 8 or Tekken 7. My bad. All right, let's add a Discord and see if anybody wants to play. How do you guys feel about Mark of the Wolves? I have it. I haven't labbed it much. I don't know if I want to play on that stage actually. I like this stage. I'm feeling this stage right now. You guys like my Mika color palette, by the way? I'm very proud of it. Supposed to be based on my character Nara, but I don't know. Alright, something I want to like figure out. So like I want to Want him to wake up reversal.
49 Maizen donated $1.99. What if KH4 made commands more than press triangle?
I gotta be honest. I did not have chat open for a second there. That spooked the heck out of me. I'm just like, what? Like, y'all see my facial expression? Yo, 49 Maizen, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Well, KH4 made commands more than press triangle. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. Like, you're saying instead of like pressing triangle period, you had like selectable commands for those things. That sounds dope. I'm down for that. Like that sounds cool to me. But I do think triangle's a little iconic though for Kingdom Hearts. Like the triangle is very iconic for Kingdom Hearts. So like you gotta do that. You know what I mean? What's Carmine's reversal button? Alright, so we're doing this. Can I like just play back from that specific moment? How do I do that again? I completely forgot how to do that. How do I like record the exact moment I wanna start from? Wait, hold up chat, my bad. I've been getting into a new fighting game that is a platform fighter called Prism Cross. Okay. It is a crossover game and plays similar to Smash, but seems made more with competitive in mind. Also, way less Nintendo bias. So KOF is not as good as Fatal Fury games. God. From what I hear, Fatal Fury usually is better. Yeah. I mean, well, I know there's some outliers. Like KOF 13, people love that. And there's, I think KOF like 98 or something. I mean, like, there's the press triangle, but then also what if after that they add press X or press square and it's randomized or something, you don't know. Oh, I see what you mean, like a little QTE afterwards. That sounds like something that'd be really fun for a first time playthrough, but it will probably get annoying after a while, in my opinion. Like, maybe you have to press triangle to start up the sequence, and then it's different after that. I get what you mean. I don't know. I don't know how to start from a specific spot. How do I do that? So, and I want to start from like here. I don't get it. I did it before. I really just don't remember how to do it. Whatever, screw it. We'll just do it every time. So let's see. Do. That is so much damage there. What the heck? Oh, what did I just do there? I had way more damage. This is what I normally do. I'm in Vorpal, to be fair. think I'll probably mostly want to do this without Warple. I'll see if anyone's responded to the ads. Oh, there we go. All right. I will have to wait. Oh, wait, so with Warple, I get the extra, like... Yeah, okay, that's way more damage, man. That's like way more damage. Did I play this person yesterday? Weren't they playing a different character? Oh, no, they weren't. Okay, they were playing Carmine. All right. I got confused by the Elton profile picture. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Dr. Prod in the lab. Yes, sir. Okay, I gotta remember this person presses. I'm creeping edging out of this pressure. That's crazy. The delay shield. That really wins that. I ain't gonna lie, Flare Fox. That's gonna be extremely hard to read while like in the middle of a match. Y'all saw that? That's crazy. Yo, what's good, Babsy-kun? Oh, dude. How do I deal with that? Is that projectile? Bro just jumped out the corner. Like, okay, bro. All right, bro's anxious. I see. So, bro will like press when they're scared. They do get scared. They're not of the discipline, and neither am I. I'm gonna be real. So. That's fair. I was holding shield a little too long. Yo, Babsy-kun, man, they really nod the hell out of the Hercules Keyblade form. I mean, they really nodded the hell out of it. What are you talking about? Person calls a fan-made platform fire, basically. A huge character. Ooh. Huge character roster with new meter-based mechanics and assist. Okay. game. This game is called Under Night in Birth. Does it look cool to you? Be honest. What? You know what? I'm alright with them DPing there. Like, that was their punish for that. Why not? Yeah, I'm not creeping edging, bro. What? Bro, does sweet chin music me? Like, they think they can punish that, but I'm just gonna kill here. Y'all like the music of the game? This game has some crazy good music. I don't think this is the best song or anything, but alright, bro. Let me get that strike throw going. Oh, I can't strike throw. I don't know what I'm doing. That's so dumb. Carmine's a dumb character. Carmine's so stupid. So stupid, bro. What was that? Why? Why can he do that? Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? I'm CSing this. Never mind. See, I don't... What... Are, like, the puddles different? Dude, I'm so bad. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to guard thrust. I meant to guard thrust. I meant to guard thrust, bro. That happens to me so much. All right, round star 6-6B. Let's go. Never mind. 6-6B again. All right. This character, I think this character might be faster than me. Yo, it was good, Roy. I do not win triggers against Carmine. I threw that round. I know I threw that round. Or that game. I completely threw it. I threw it. Almost all was melty for a second. I know it was made by the same devs. I messed with Under Night. Let's go. Love Under Night. What? Okay, Carmine got some buttons, bro. Like, what? That was such an awkward interaction because of the creeping edge. I don't know enough about Carmine to know what they're doing to me on block. No CS there? I just ate it. I don't think that's killing. That's so dumb. I don't think Meekin can do much against that in the corner. We got this. I just gotta win neutral. And not drop combos. These buttons are so huge, man. I think I'm getting cooked here, chat. There's something I'm doing wrong. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong in this matchup. Like, well, okay. There's a lot of things I'm doing wrong. I can imagine, but like, I just don't know what he does. Like, can I punish him when he puts down a puddle, or like, do I just have to respect the puddle every time? Okay, so that move doesn't put down puddles. I think that's my opening there. Bro, what? Like, why does he have a full screen button, man? What is this? I think he's staggering me, and which makes it even harder to know what's punishable, because, like, they're doing a stagger pressure layer that I just don't know what to do about. Okay, fair enough, I guess. There we go. I love Mika combo. Seeing her fly around is hilarious. She's so fun. So freeform. So freeform and so fun. Wow, this moveset remind me of Frieza from Fighters. Frieza? That's crazy. I might just like, they're not really trying. Well, they. Even if I hit him, it's not like it. Yeah, like, bro, that's so dumb. What? That's so stupid. I just have to wait for it and hold the mix. I guess I pressed in the right spot. Okay. That's fair. I actually wasn't prepared for him to shield that. I didn't think they'd shield that move. Okay, so that projectile leaves a puddle automatically. Maybe you want a super, sure. That was nice. The super punish is kind of wild. Anything Dragon Quest is coming out earlier? That's interesting. Is that plus? Is that really plus? Mika's so bad. I think they're realizing they can just camp me out. I won't know what to do. Win, bro? I can't even read the Twitch name. It's so blue. It's that Twitch blue that I can't read. I'm gonna try my best to win. Bro, what is this? Got double overheaded. That's crazy. Her name's Balmus. What's good, Balmus? What anime is this game? It's not based on an anime. It's just Under Night. I see. Okay. Fair enough. They have no reason not to, like, just never DP against Carmine. I think I'm dead. Bro, what? That's ridiculous. That's an overhead. Tragic. Alright. Go for another one. I'm real. I'm so bad at that matchup. I have no idea what to do, like, at all when they're in the corner. Zero clue. Like, can I do anything about his projectiles? Let's see. Okay, that's not... What's the projectile? I don't know what his buttons are, bro. What even are his buttons? Tell me, they're telling me core circle forward's not his projectile. How's he doing that one projectile? That's a spin. Pulverize. Thrust. I'm so confused. Oh, is that his FF? I don't know what's happening. 6B, it's forward B. Wait, it says forward B? What? This is a normal? Oh nah. Wait, he basically has he basically has a one button projectile. That's kind of stupid. Excuse me. Gotta do a standing backflip real quick. Nah. That by itself is -4, but he's full screen, so like. It doesn't even matter where he is on screen, does it? I hate this character. He's -20. That does not feel like it's -20. Hold on, let me. Let me switch. Let me play Carmine. Go to Mika. Oh, so he's plus. Wait, he's plus 20. Okay, I see. Cool. All right. Okay, cool. So, I thought I could press on that. Now I know. Ooh, he takes HP. That's that's crazy. So I could theoretically sit here and block him the whole time, and he loses, right? Right? Theoretically. So if I keep blocking him, he loses. If I keep blocking him, yeah, blocking him. What I really need to know is how much is. So like that is. I know I can 2-2 that, but how does this work? What's the one, and like, okay, so like these puddles do different things, right? It's like, what's the puddle that like, what's the puddle that's doing the Oki thing? Yeah, the bomb, that thing. It's negative edge. You have to tell me the input for negative edge. Of course, I'll go back B and hold the B button. Oh. Does it work with A2? And he can do that for both buttons? Oh, nah. Bro. This is how other characters play in Uni? This is how top tiers play? I picked the wrong character. He can 214C because that's EX. High don't got negative edge. He doesn't. He's still that good. My thing is with these puddles. Okay, this kind of sucks because I wish the puddles were actually look different, but they don't. Like that puddle. Hold on, like so. Like look at this, right? So this puddle, right there, and this puddle. I mean, they kind of look the same. Yeah, they kind of just look the same. I do see the slight differences, but like they kind of just look the same, you know. Like I can't tell immediately which is which. I'll learn though. I'll learn by the move he's doing, so I know now. But that was while I was getting hit with a lot. I'm like, what are these puddles he's doing? Oh crap! I didn't respond. Oops. Fine, Mr. B. This will be a tough match. I'm playing Wagner. I thought they played Aurier. Oh, the frames. He stole CS from me. They are willing to shield the missile every time, so I'm gonna stop that. Now, KH4 did not restart development. That was just a topic of the day. But once I get some of these matchups down, chat, it's a wrap. I'll be learning matchups forever in this game, though. I should have woke up super. I thought about doing it. I'm like, nah, I won't hit on them. What? I'm dead. I'm dead. Why do you have so much time to confirm off of that? I wish I was good in French bread fighting games, even though all I've dabbled with is Type Lumina and Actress again. Hey, those are two good games to dabble in. And really, your options for French bread games are literally just Melty and Under Night. Like, if you have a PC and you're willing to emulate stuff, then like, yeah, you can get into like Dengeki Bunko and other stuff. I actually own a physical copy of Dengeki for PS4 for Ignition. I lose every trade. You don't play fighting games? I kind of don't believe you. Why Wagner got like 5 years to confirm up for her buttons? All right. When I messed that up, I needed like on reaction to grab. Being the only exception. This is a good exception, I must say. Good press. I need to present strike throw to them, but it's hard to get close enough to even do strike throw. Oh, that covers the 6-6B run-in? Dang. You need not be scared. Jesus, that was fast. Fair. Try to guard thrust. I was already eyeing Uni, but Uni 2 wasn't out yet, so I bought BB Tag for $5. I wasn't really that into BB Tag. I did get into it a little more, like later, like with 2.0 and stuff, but I wasn't crazy about it at launch. And to be honest, I know a lot of BB Tag fans aren't crazy about 2.0, funny enough. I know a lot of BB Tag fans aren't crazy about 2.0, funny enough. But I just like the characters. What? Yo, that is insane. That trade is insane. What the heck? I picked the wrong character, chat. There we go. Finally got a round, bro. Thank you. Now we're doing this. Good convert.
That still hit me. There. I was actually willing to take the throw for a second, then I hesitated. I knew it was coming.
What?
Are only my moves shield punishable? I could have converted off of that, chat. I could have converted. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. Why am I so bad at this game? I'm so garbage. Sheesh. Maybe we took a round. Next week's gonna be huge for gaming. Hopefully. Now I know. I'm gonna lose anyone. I know I got a long ways to go in this game. Hot take KH4 will come out. That's a spicy take right there. Oh, that was good, Matt. Why does Wagner have throw combos? Of all characters that have throw combos, why does Wagner have a throw combo? That was bad. I can't be shooting against them. I'll go with the shield button. What am I doing shielding there, bro? What am I doing? I'll never stop shielding. Okay. That's fair. They usually go for a reset after the first like couple. They don't immediately go into combo. That catches my jump. Okay. I'll take notice of the cancel moments. That hit me from up there! What? Bro. What? That's insane. That was good though. Holy. Losing Infinite Chaos. I can kill here. Could have killed. I should have just supered. At least I'm not dead. One more grabbing I am though. Ash shield, dude. That's rough. Oh, okay. It's such a bad combo. What should I have done there? Yep, there we go. Nice. All right. I'm getting the hang of their reset timing a little bit. They reset at the same point, but it is hard to catch. Like, they go for the reset first. They never, like, start with the full combo. They always go for the reset first. They're dead off of this. No cancel 6-6B is kind of good. Thick, bro. Okay, you know what? I can't even complain about the button. That was just a bad option. I just shouldn't have done that. I can't blame Mika. Is there a way I could, like, punish that? Chat, I'm so bad. I tried to super, and I was right. To super. I was right to super. I'm glad I got it again, because honestly, that was a gamble right there. That was a complete gamble. I knew they pressed the first time. I didn't know they pressed the second time. Dang it, I wanted to get the shield. Fair enough. Good staggers. Okay. Alright, they're catching on. They're catching on to when I want to press. Good. Alright. Stop pressing there. Just hold the reset. Bro, the way some of these other characters squeeze out damage is insane. I don't think that moves plus. I think they could have pressed on me there. Oh! Fair enough. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The 6-6B, no cancel. So good. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. That still caught me. Dude, that ate like my force. But am I able to still do that? I am. That was so goofy. Fair enough. I'm dead. Nice. That was a good match. Wagner's broken. Chat, that Wagner's so broken. What was that? What is this armor? What is this guard point character? Yeah, I knew they'd want to farm shield. Oh, unblockable. You know, that's not unblockable. It's like, what is that? That's I have to stand block that, right? That was gross. I put a freaking soda in the freezer. That looks frozen. I meant to do missile. That was tragic. What? I didn't block that? That's crazy. I delayed it because of the I delayed the grab because I'm thinking like, okay, they might want to throw here, or maybe I could get a throw here, but I got hit by the 2A, so it happens. Oh! Yo, Moth, what's good? Yo, Moth, I have a question. For people who like do the I don't know what you call it. I'm not good at my fighting game terminology, but like people who, when you do like the cross-ups with Mika like this, like people who just go for the shield there, they did that. But people who go for like the shield there, how do you like bait that out? Like is there a way to bait that out? So they don't, so like they get punished for ignoring the side swap. Trash. Okay, I am dead. I didn't know if a grab would kill me there. I thought I'd have like 1 health or something. What? Did I really get punished for that? Are you serious? I really got punished. That's insane. I'm dead. Well, that's it. Oh! That's fair. I should have kept flying. You can also immediately 214C on landing. Oh, really? Yikes, yikes, yikes. Hold on, so like, let me see. So, I mean, we played a lot of games, so I kind of don't know what match to look at for this. Probably maybe one of the ones I won. I mean, I gotta just simulate the situation, right? Just make him crouch shield. I don't know. I'm not good enough at piloting training mode yet. That's another skill. Melee 214C landing. They should be able to jump, but it's kind of layers things. Like all levels will shield, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. I'm struggling against Carmine. I got destroyed by Carmine earlier. Like I had a closer set against Mr. B just then than like against Carmine earlier. It don't really matter who I pick for this, but how do I simulate this? So like, I could just crouch shield that, right? I don't think I'd ever go for that off of a grab. I don't know. Guess I could do. Ah, I see. I didn't even remember I can EX cancel this. I'd be forgetting I can. I actually don't do that. I'd be forgetting I can EX cancel missile landing. That's kind of broken. Doesn't matter who I am. Okay, so I can still jump out of that. Depends on the shield timing. Then people who are focusing on shielding though are probably going to get hit by this. Okay. I don't know. Oh yeah, Kimi went freaking crazy at Combo Breaker. Moth, were you at Combo Breaker? I was there, but I don't know if you were. I was there and get to say hello. 2-minute ad. 2-minute ad? That's half of my ads for the next hour. That's crazy. I don't have ads on like that. I only have 5 minutes of ads every every hour. Yeah, that's what I have it set to. Let's see who's on rank. Ooh, okay, we got some gamers on ring. Let me fight this Akatsuki. I'm dodging the Elton right now. I'm gonna dodge the Elton right quick. I don't know who that is. I want to warm up a little first. Even though I did just warm up a lot, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, they left. What the heck? I didn't even look at my screen. I want this Akatsuki, bro. I need Akatsuki matchup practice. I feel like, I don't know, like, I know what to expect every time I fight Akatsuki, but that does not mean it's easy to deal with, like, whatsoever. Like, it is not easy to deal with. Come on, bro. Welcome back, Moth. Welcome back, welcome back. Bro, everyone's leaving. What's going on? Everyone's in training mode. They're not accepting the matches, man. There we go. Oh my gosh, that ping. That ping is gross. It says 3 bars, though. Yeah, I probably would have canceled that, too. Alright, dog. He has 2-2x, they 2C me. I mean, I'm willing to try it out. Might stable out. I don't think they want to play. Alright, we're going to add the Discord again. Let's see. Yo, serious question, because I forget how to do this. How do you do that thing in training mode where you can start a combo midway? Like, I'm not used to doing it enough, so, like, I forget how to do it all the time. Takes his dummy playback off. There we go. Oh. I have no clue how to do it. Press start, then hit save state. Save state. Oh, okay, it's the save state button. Alright, I see. I see. Gotcha. I was glossing over it the whole time. Like, I'm sitting here looking for like a bar or something, or like, I don't know, something else more obvious. Hotkey is 9+ start. There's hotkeys for training mode. It's weird, man, because I feel like I used to be so good at like piloting certain stuff, but I guess I stopped labbing fighting games at some point. I just started playing fighting games and stopped labbing them. Uni's making me lab fighting games again. I do think if they nerf the damage overall in this game again, I don't know if Mika will go down, but Mika, I don't know, I do think Mika, she got power creeped as well. Everyone else got power creeped alongside her, but I think, like, Mika's damage used to be kind of bad in the old games. I used to love labbing games too. I think it's like, to be honest, I still love labbing. Like, legit, I used to say this all the time to, like, my friends. Like, I can sit there and lab a fighting game for however many hours. And, like, I still wish I could. I can't lie and say I do that as much now. Like, every now and then, maybe. But, I think this is when I stopped having as much free time, to be honest. When I stopped having as much free time, I started just, I don't know, when I got on a fighting game, it's like, okay, yo, you want to run a set, you want to run first to 5 instead of, yo, I should lab this matchup. That's what started happening. I wonder if I can CS that to keep my if I could do some cheap stuff with that. I need to stop doing that mid screen. Dude, these freaking full screen lows are gross. I had a feeling that wasn't real. That was right. My combo's also not real, apparently. Why am I dropping this? Why did I drop that twice? What the heck? I tried a TK tornado. Look, that's bait. That's bait every time. I don't know this matchup. I'm dead. That hit me? What? Yo. Hilda, man. So you just gotta, like, not take your foot off the gas pedal against Hilda. Alright, keep the pressure going the whole time. How many grabs was that? You block until you see an overhead or 2-2B. I don't know what her 2-2B is. I don't know what her buttons are. I've never touched her. She's so good at catching, like, run up 6-6Bs. The far pillar. I don't know what that. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that means. Is that 2-2B? I'm gonna have to figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, gotcha. So can I run up after 2-2B or? I think that's my big thing with her. I have no idea. I don't know. She's in that category of character where a lot of her moves kind of just blend together. Like her normals blend together with her specials a lot. So as someone who's not matchup acquainted in this game, I don't know what the heck, what I'm supposed to be punishing. So I want a 6-6B like right after that if she doesn't have anything out. This is the press as many buttons as possible character. Fair enough. One thing I know about Hilda's, they're not going to block. That's an overhead. That's gross. What should I be doing here? Wow, that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's a true mix. The Oki ball thing and neutral killer. I don't know why I keep blocking low for that. Like, it mixes me up because, like, that overhead, it doesn't sound really dumb. That overhead is, like, so low to the ground. Like, it's not hitting me overhead. Like, it's, like, spawning, like, below her. You know, I don't know. It's weird. It's like mentally, something clicks in my head mentally, like, okay. That's not a high. Even though she's in the air. It sounds very dumb. I lost this. I'm cooked. Am I just delay teching a lot? Like, I'm just like losing neutral a lot. All right, new plan. I don't know what to block, so farm CS and hope for an opening. If I'm in neutral, farm CS, hope for an opening. That's going to be my plan. Let's see how much I stay committed to that. I jiggled. Can't farm CS. Okay, so that's an overhead. Alright. And she's not close to me, so she can't low me. How do I deal with that one button she's doing, like, while crouching? And I lost. I can't do this character. GG's to them. What can I do against this? Okay, there's a delay tech thing. I don't think I can do anything about this setup. Okay. It does indeed give me grid. Kinda? Nah. Oh, let me see. Let me do the second part. Yeah, that's so tight. It's so tight of a window, it's almost not even worth going for. Look at the other match. I just really don't know what I'm doing against Hilda. I need to figure out what beats some of these buttons. Like, that's a big thing. Yeah, that is what it feels like. I'm like, I still want to learn some of these interactions that I'm struggling with. I'm getting hit by a freaking 2C, bro. That button's gigantic. Alright. Probably do one more first to 5 with someone, and then we'll probably end stream. I mean, obviously. Yeah, if they press that button first, I lose. Hello, where's the code? The code is TU if you want to join. The letter T and then U, lowercase. I just have to move forward, hecka. Yeah, I felt like JC was probably an answer there, but it felt like I was getting hit, so. That was good, Jaquel. I also don't like this matchup. Honestly, a lot of these zoner matches are just the ones I have to learn a lot better. People are reacting today. Round start jump versus Mika with meter. Oh crap. I thought I blocked that. I don't know why. I'm like, what if that's a projectile? Let me try it. I'm kind of cool for that, even though I didn't get the punish. I could be dead. That's fair. think they're dead. Never mind, I dropped the combo. Haas, Kingdom Hearts taker shouldn't take this damn long. How are they still not done 24 years later? My hair is graying. Well, with the franchise? Yeah. There we go. Hey, well, the theft. It is good. Yeah, my hands are starting to hurt. I've been playing fighting games a little too long today. You can't CS an empty jump in this game, can you? I did the bad combo. Bruh. Final 6 is up, can be canceled into our DP. Hey man, how's the gaming? Game is going good, Death and Bees. But the cage Twitter crash outs have been hilarious. I should have cashed out. I didn't cash out. I'm so bad. What am I doing holding shield full screen against phone on? That is something I should be doing, but not in that situation. Ooh, they're hit with the box setup. I know that sub's not good, but I like doing it. It's kind of funny to do. Guys suck. Should have did 2-2-B. Fair. It's crazy that I struggle so much with this matchup because Funnel is probably the only other character in Uni that I kind of remember, that I kind of have like some knowledge of how to play, because I had her as like a little secondary at one point. I suck. I must have spam throw. UNI for spamming throw. Or maybe not when they're out of grid. I'm bad. Do their training. I'm not getting the punish on it, man. I'm so sad. Oh, nice. Am I dead here? I knew when the mash was coming. I'm like, I wanted his time against it. Does wake up mash beat wake up throw? Or is there like a timing like to it specifically? Like, will it always beat wake up throw? Whoa, y'all saw that? Wake up mash will always beat wake up throw? Okay, got it. Okay, they blocked him. Ooh. That combo was gross. Alright, I'm not doing that again. Holy. I don't know I take that much damage off of that. Nice, they're mixing it up. Freaking phone on running full screen. Are they dead? No, they're not. round start super, bro. What the heck? There we go. Okay, there's the timing for it. Yes, sir! Hold on, Mike. I can't imagine. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what? Is there a round start option Mika has that safe against Phonon? Probably just block it. I'm gonna stop pressing shield, man. I got some damage, though. What game is this? Under Night. Fair enough, bro. I tried to see S, dude. Why can't I see S fast enough? Full screen 214B. Alright, you're right. I should try that. I've been forgetting that goes so far. Ah. Crap. I'm so trash. When it was a Type Moon type game. Yes. Whoa, what a conversion. Oh my goodness. It didn't even finish. That's crazy. They have me or they will guard thrust, I'm realizing. Dude, creeping edge into that is insane. Where's my missile at? That always catches me jumping. Could be dead off of this. I'm so bad. I dropped the combo. I'm getting hit by random stuff. I need to stop trying. I want to like beat it so bad. I keep running into it. Giving them free rounds. I did not mean to do that at all. I'm a road shot. I misinput like 50 times there. Oh, I need to remember. They can end it early, can't they? I think that's what's mixing me up. I'm gonna try to go behind it. Stop trying to run across the screen. Everyone does that. I think they tried a guard thrust or something there. Alright, GG's. Alright. What time is it? See if we can get one ranked game in. Yeah, GG King Legs. EX missile after CS. I do need to try to do that because that EX missile is like 5 frames, isn't it, on startup? Go 5-8 again, maybe. I lost. I'm in Byakuya web setups. I tried to guard thrust and got hit while trying to do it. Fair. I could have won that first round, man. I dropped the combo. Keep it simple. Oh! Bro, no way! What? Yo! That's crazy! I tried my hardest to catch him, bro. Dog Spider-Man, like what's going on here? This is gross. Yeah, I tried to call out a low at 12F earlier and I got counter hit. I think I'd rather just do JC. I need to get better at converting off of EX missile starter. I'm very bad converting off of it. Fair. Fair. Honestly, I should just block the web setup because they're not even like mixing me heavy off of the web setup. So I should just hold the block. Tragic. I want the run back. I want to lose my S1 though. Run it back. Nah, they got taken. Dang it. Nah, that was not no NT. That was bad. I played terribly there. I should have been throwing a lot earlier in the set. I think for one. And then I should have I don't know, I should have had a better read on their shields maybe. Alright, well, promise this is the last game. This is the last game and then we'll end stream. Appreciate everyone chilling with your boy though. Batfo. I don't think I know this player. Go over there. Why am I jumping? I'm so trash. Like, I'm so garbage. Oh! Let's go! That was such a random 2FF. What in the world? Yo, appreciate it, Ma. Thank you for the coaching. They're dead. Never mind. I suck. Okay, never mind. I'm accidentally good. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, I need to stop jumping. Stop jumping. Block. Block, Prod. You can do it. No, I can't. I'm dead. That was bad. That was kind of funny. I stood. I thought they do a 2A rebeat there, so I tried to jump in JC. Need French Bread to make a Fate series fighting game or something. That would be peak. That would be peak. Saber was in Melty. Is Saber even good in Melty? I remember being okay, but not like outstandingly good. I really think Under Night should have another guest character, like from outside of like the French Bread circle. I think it'd be cool. I know it's weird to ask for guest characters like in some games, but I don't think Under Night would be kind of cool if it had one. I don't know what guest character would fit Uni the most though. What do y'all think? I knew you DP. I knew it. I knew the DP was coming. Already got Eltnum. Yeah, but that's still like French bread, you know what I'm saying? Or type moon. Dashed up 2A on wake up. It's crazy. What? That beat the startup of that. I should EX. I'm dead. I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserved it. I deserved it. Did it cross up DP? I didn't green shield it, so why am I trying to punish that? Feeling the throw. Yep. Okay. I just didn't react to it. Didn't react to it again. Combo throws are so stupid, bro. Take these out the game. What is this? Why is he gonna combo throw in the corner? Like, for what? Look at this. Why? Off of a throw? Off of a throw, bro? 3.4K off of a throw. For what? Why? Why does he get that? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Like, what is this, bro? Bro gets 2 combos off of his throws. Like, that's crazy. I kind of want to lose my rank now. Like, I don't know. I'm having fun, but... You disturbing the peace open to my eyes? What? I don't know what you just typed in the YouTube chat. I don't know what's going on over there. The chat box is so small. Why is the chat box so small on stream? I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be huge, but like, dang. Another hide. Alright, it's probably easier hide player. Freaking meterless DPers. I love Mika chat. I wonder why people green shield 6-6, or I keep saying 6-6. I wonder why people be shielding 5BB. Ow. How minus was that? Okay. I got mixed. I got mixed, bro. I don't think this is killing. You painted your hair? No, I got a grandma shower cap on. What a block! That was actually a really good block. Good reaction. Holy. Need a double EX route? There's a double EX route? I hate Hyde. Like, him whiffing is a mix-up for me. can start throwing. There we go. He almost won that tree, chat. Might need to be sent that combo. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm sandbagging right now. Try to watch this. Oh! I suck. I suck. I suck. I was about to say watch this and I dropped the combo. Am I dead? No way. I'm dead. I almost threw. I almost threw, bro. I almost got cooked. That's crazy. That's insane. Alright. Because your arm total is like 623A, 623C, 6214C. Oh, okay. Let me lap that up. Hold on. Let me play. That was this match, right? Oh, so I needed. Right. Why is it auto inputting? Oh wait, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Hold on. Player 2. Will Discord do the one I do? Alright, bet. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. Oh, and will this have killed? Yeah, I think that's killing. I think that's killing. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay. Do I need to be that fast with it? You gotta be a little fast with that, the EX grab. Gotta be a little speedy with that one. Let's do it 2 more times. Well, actually, 2 B missiles actually makes more sense. That's so tight. I can see myself just inputting this a lot. Dang it, bro. That's what I'm doing. I am JFFing. Probably is easier. Oh, charge? I actually did less damage. Did it do less damage? I do like the B tornado route more. And it's easier to sub for the DP. Yeah, it was good to see. The more I do the combo, the harder it gets. Oh, Miles, how far did you get into combo breakers bracket? I'm getting it more consistently now. How am I getting, like, EX missile? '25th? Nice. What characters did you lose to? Toast Azumi and Mr. Biorie. Ah. Alright. I got 65th. So I lost right out of pools. Which I'm happy with, to be honest, because first Uni 2 major doing decent there. Getting out of pools was the first Uni 2 major I've been to. Pretty nice. I gotta figure there was an easier one, because I'm like, I feel like I've seen a combo like this before, but it happens.
All right. Well, chat, that is going to be the end of the live stream. I appreciate you guys coming out, supporting. Appreciate the Under Night crowd being here. Thank you for those of you in the YouTube chat who are here and vibing with Under Night. Play the game. Play Uni. Uni's fun. We'll hopefully get a patch soon or something, but we'll see when that happens. Anyways, peace out, you guys. Bye.